Hello everyone, I'm NORAZLA Mustafa. Welcome to this presentation on the EDUTEN Numeracy app. Today, I'll be sharing how we can best address language of instruction issues in mathematics classrooms. Language of instruction plays a critical role in early mathematics education. Students learn better when taught in a language they understand well, especially in math, which is highly language dependent. Using a second language increases cognitive load, making it harder to grasp concepts. Teaching math in a student's first language builds stronger comprehension, confidence, and better long-term outcomes. Global research supports this approach for both literacy and numeracy. Why first language matters in mathematics? Research across 48 countries shows that students who don't speak the test language before school score much lower in reading and math. In South Africa, students taught in their first language scored 37 percentage points higher. First language instruction in the early years leads to significant academic gains, up to 1.4 standard deviations in English and math. The key takeaway? Teaching math in a student's first language builds stronger understanding and long-term success. Effective language of instruction policy. Effective language of instruction policies support literacy and numeracy, are cost-effective, scalable, and improve learning outcomes. They build student confidence, support teacher effectiveness, and promote equity by ensuring all students have access to quality education in a language they understand. EDUTEN is a digital math learning platform from Finland, developed by the University of Turku. It uses gamification and AI to boost student motivation, improve learning outcomes, and support teacher well-being. In 2020, EDUTEN received the UNESCO ICT in Education Prize. This award was given for its innovative use of technology to improve teaching and learning. It showed how EDUTEN helps students stay engaged and how it supports teachers in their work. Then in 2022, EDUTEN won the UNICEF Blue Unicorn EdTech Award. One thing I really like about EDUTEN is how it helps students learn math in the language they understand best. EDUTEN is a multilingual app, so it can be used in different languages, including the student's first language. This makes it easier for them to follow instructions and understand math concepts. Students get instant feedback, which helps them learn quickly and reduces confusion. The app also adjusts to each student's level, so everyone can learn at their own pace. Teachers can use their preferred language to guide students, making lessons clearer and more relatable. This is especially helpful in multilingual classrooms. EDUTEN offers weekly digital lessons aligned with curriculum goals. Gamified exercises and a trophy system motivate students. It supports autonomy, reduces teacher workload with automatic grading, and provides real-time feedback. It's flexible for various classroom setups. Teachers can set weekly goals, helping students stay focused. Regular sessions build learning habits, and flexible goal design supports differentiated instruction. Visual progress tracking makes learning engaging and goal-oriented. Teachers can also use their preferred language to guide students, making lessons clearer and easier to follow. The content can be localized to match the national curriculum and language standards. This improves comprehension, especially for younger students or those from different language backgrounds. It also supports language of instruction policies, helping schools provide better learning experiences. EDUTEN is flexible for multilingual classrooms too. Teachers can switch between languages or offer bilingual support depending on student needs. Teachers can set weekly goals, helping students stay focused. Regular sessions build learning habits, and flexible goal design supports differentiated instruction. Visual progress tracking makes learning engaging and goal-oriented. Teachers should start small with one session per week. Choose familiar topics first, open one lesson at a time, and monitor progress regularly. Encourage students to explore the app independently to build confidence and digital literacy. Now, let me share one of the most powerful pedagogical foundations behind EDUTEN, the concrete pictorial abstract or CPA approach. I believe this model is essential for building deep mathematical understanding, especially in early education. We begin with the concrete stage. Here, students engage with hands-on digital tasks that simulate real-world math problems. For example, they might use drag-and-drop counters to solve basic arithmetic. This stage helps them physically interact with mathematical ideas. Next is the pictorial stage. Concepts are represented visually, through diagrams, graphs, and animations. This helps students transition from physical interaction to mental visualization. Imagine a student using a number line or a bar model to understand addition or subtraction. It's a bridge between doing and seeing.
One of the most common challenges in mathematics classrooms is math anxiety. I've seen how this anxiety can hold students back from reaching their full potential. EDUTEN helps create a supportive learning environment that reduces this anxiety in several ways. First, it provides instant feedback. Students receive immediate responses to their answers, which helps them learn from mistakes without fear of judgment. This kind of feedback is gentle, constructive, and encourages reflection. Second, EDUTEN supports self-paced learning. Students can work at their own speed, giving them time to understand concepts fully. This flexibility removes the pressure of keeping up with others and allows each child to progress confidently. Third, there's no penalty for mistakes. Mistakes are treated as learning opportunities, not failures. This promotes a growth mindset, where students feel safe to try, explore, and improve without fear of being wrong.
Let's continue exploring how EDUTEN supports students emotionally and cognitively. EDUTEN offers personalized learning through adaptive exercises. These tasks adjust to each student's level, ensuring they are challenged just enough, not overwhelmed. This balance is key to keeping students engaged and motivated. It also encourages mastery. Students can repeat exercises as many times as they need to improve their understanding. There's no pressure from grades or time limits. Instead, the focus is on learning and growth. Together, these features help students build confidence, reduce fear, and develop a positive relationship with mathematics. When students feel safe and supported, they're more likely to enjoy learning, and that's when real progress happens. Now let's talk about one of the most empowering features for educators, EDUTEN's Teacher Dashboard and Analytics. I believe that when teachers are equipped with the right tools, they can transform learning outcomes. The dashboard is designed to enhance communication and feedback. Teachers can easily share students' progress with both students and parents. This transparency encourages home support and keeps everyone involved in the learning journey. When parents understand how their children are doing, they're more likely to engage and support learning at home. One of the key benefits is data-driven insight. The dashboard provides real-time analytics that help teachers identify which students need extra support, which concepts are well understood, and where adjustments in instruction may be needed. This allows for differentiated learning, tailoring tasks and strategies to meet the needs of every student. It's not just about tracking scores. It's about understanding learning patterns, celebrating growth, and making informed decisions. With this kind of insight, teachers can be more proactive, responsive, and effective in their teaching. In short, EDUTEN's analytics empower teachers to move from reactive to strategic instruction, ensuring no student is left behind.
As we move towards the goals of Curriculum per Secolahan 2027, it's important to align our tools and strategies with the vision of a thinking classroom. I'd like to share how EDUTEN supports this transformation in mathematics education. First, EDUTEN promotes student-centered learning. Instead of passively receiving information, students are encouraged to explore, make decisions, and reflect on their learning. This builds ownership and agency, two key elements of a thinking classroom. Second, EDUTEN enables collaborative tasks. Students can work together on challenges, discuss strategies, and learn from one another. This peer interaction fosters communication skills and deeper understanding of mathematical concepts. Third, the platform supports metacognitive development. With features like instant feedback and progress tracking, students begin to think about their own thinking. They learn to evaluate their strategies, adjust their approaches, and become more aware of how they learn best. And finally, EDUTEN emphasizes a problem-solving focus. The exercises go beyond rote calculation. They require reasoning, strategic thinking, and creativity, skills that are essential not just in exams, but in real-life situations. In short, EDUTEN is not just a digital tool, it's a pedagogical partner that helps us build classrooms where students think, collaborate, and grow.
EDUTEN doesn't just help students, it also supports teachers. Through its professional development program, EDUTEN helps teachers improve both content knowledge and teaching methods. It trains educators to use the concrete pictorial abstract (CPA) approach effectively in digital lessons. Teachers also learn how to create a thinking classroom, where students are active, reflective, and engaged in their learning. And with EDUTEN's adaptive features, teachers can easily adjust tasks to suit different student levels. This makes teaching more effective and inclusive. In short, EDUTEN helps teachers become more confident and skilled in both what they teach and how they teach. EDUTEN supports 4 Sudanese pounds, quality education in 3 simple ways. First, it helps make learning inclusive. Students can learn in their own language, and the app works even in schools with limited internet. It also fits different national curricula. Second, EDUTEN improves teaching and learning. Fun and interactive exercises keep students engaged. AI adjusts tasks to match each student's level, and the CPA approach helps build strong understanding. Third, it supports teachers. EDUTEN provides training, useful data, and automatic grading to help teachers teach better and save time. When using digital platforms in education, it's important to ensure that student data is protected. EDUTEN takes this responsibility seriously by following strict international standards for data privacy and security. First, EDUTEN complies with major global regulations like GDPR from the European Union and FERPA from the United States. These laws ensure that student data is handled ethically and securely. Thank you for staying with me throughout this presentation. I'm NORAZLA Mustafa, and I want to end with a personal note. I'm not an EDUTEN salesgirl, and I'm not receiving any benefit from promoting the EDUTEN Numeracy app. What I've shared today is my honest and personal view, after carefully exploring the app and scrolling through each skill and topic it offers. I truly love this app because I believe this is the kind of change we need in our classrooms. It's time to move away from old-school teaching methods that often make mathematics feel rigid and intimidating. We need to rethink how we teach math, especially to our young learners who often fear the subject. EDUTEN shows us that math can be engaging, inclusive, and meaningful. So let's continue working together to make mathematics learning more effective, enjoyable, and empowering for all students.